week, President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga will finally launch the 1 million signature collection for the Building Bridges Initiative process. I think the event will happen either on Wednesday, or on Thursday, or on Friday. But what will that move by President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga mean, politically speaking? In my view, it will mean three things. Number one is that it will mark the end of any effort to build consensus around the report. The door for consensus will be shut on that particular day. So William Ruto has been pushing for building of consensus around the report. Will no longer have that luxury. The church will no longer have a say on the report. So that's number one. The door for consensus building will be shut. Number two, it will also mean that Kenyans will finally have to make a choice. As a Kenyan, you'll decide whether to support the report or to oppose the report. There's this idea of katikati under the banner of consensus will no longer be there. So if you are a church leader and you're opposed to this report, you will have to come out now openly and say you are opposed to the report. The deputy president and his allies, who've been hiding under the banner of consensus, will now decide to either support the report or to oppose it. And number three, it will also mean, in my view, that President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga are escalating the process to the next level. So basically, the Building Bridges Initiative train will leave the station next week. And so far, we know the stand of our politicians. We know the stand of Raila Odinga. He's going to support this report and the process. We know the stand of President Uhuru Kenyatta. The Building Bridges Initiative process is actually a product or a project of President Uhuru Kenyatta. But politically speaking, Raila Odinga is basically going to take the political face of this Building Bridges Initiative campaign. But it's President Uhuru Kenyatta's baby. William Ruto is not very clear on where he stands. And because those are the three main politicians in this country, there are other politicians who are going to shape the Building Bridges Initiative campaigns in this country. So I've prepared a list, not in any order, of around 12 people who I strongly believe are going to shape the Building Bridges Initiative campaign once the signatures are collected. And legally, what is going to happen is that a bill is going to be prepared. And once that bill is prepared, then we'll understand the actual content of the Building Bridges Initiative report. Then that bill is going to be taken to the county assemblies. But that process will only move to that. We will only move to that process once we've collected 1 million signatures. So if Kenyans will not manage to collect 1 million signatures, then that process is going to collapse at that stage. Then from there, the MCAs will be required to vote. So the requirement is you get a half of the counties, more than half of them. So you'll have to get 25 counties voting to support the process. So currently we are talking of the collection of signatures. And I know it's not going to be a difficult task for the system. But let us look at these 12 politicians, because I strongly believe they're going to play a crucial role in this entire Building Bridges Initiative process. Number one on my list is Musalia Mudavadi. And the question is, what role is Musalia Mudavadi going to play in the Building Bridges Initiative process? We are going to see the stand he's going to make, because so far Musalia Mudavadi is not very clear on where he stands on this particular matter. Sometimes Musalia Mudavadi is supporting this process. Sometimes Musalia Mudavadi is calling for consensus. But the fact of the matter is, Musalia Mudavadi represent the face of Western Kenya. So Musalia Mudavadi coming out to support this project or this process is going to be a major boost for Raila Odinga and for President Uhuru Kenyatta. So Musalia Mudavadi is basically going to shape the process. Assuming today Musalia Mudavadi announces that he's not going to support this process, that will be a big blow to Raila Odinga and to President Uhuru Kenyatta, because this process is actually the baby between these two gentlemen. So Musalia Mudavadi is going to play a key role. Number two is Kalonzo Musyoka. Kalonzo Musyoka's stand on this particular process, the Building Bridges Initiative process, is actually known. Kalonzo Musyoka was an NASA principal. He was Raila Odinga's running mate. But Kalonzo Musyoka is very clear that he's going to support the Building Bridges Initiative process. So that would mean the entire Kamba nation are going to be rallied by Kalonzo Musyoka to support this particular project. I'll be following very closely the happenings in Ukambani. Because remember, in Ukambani, we have Alfred Mutua, we have Charity Ngilo, and we have Professor Kivutha Kibwana. Professor Kivutha Kibwana was one of the strong proponents of the Building Bridges Initiative process. But he started going to bed with the deputy president. And of late, Professor Kivutha Kibwana has been calling for consensus. And from all indications, Professor Kivutha Kibwana is likely to oppose this report. So Kalonzo Musyoka is going to be the face of this campaign in Ukambani. President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga are going to rely on the support of Kalonzo Musyoka. Remember, Ukambani has around 3 counties. And most of those counties, all of them, are controlled by Wiper MCS. So Kalonzo Musyoka will have to whip Wiper MCS to support the bill. So it's also going to shape it. If he's going to oppose it, then President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga are likely to face some problems. At number 3, in my view, is Martha Karua. And why is Martha Karua even featuring on this list? Simple. Martha Karua was a former minister for constitutional affairs in this country. Martha Karua is actually a face of the struggle in this country. He represents the women of this country. Martha Karua's stand on this particular matter is very clear, that she is going to oppose the Building Bridges Initiative process. And of late, if you've been very clear, you've been very keen, Martha Karua has been coming out very strongly to oppose this process. So Martha Karua is also going to play a key role. Remember, any side Martha Karua will be, she will be an asset. She has the ability to debate these matters. She has the ability to even go outside there and campaign for or against this report. And because Martha Karua is going to oppose it, I think it's going to shape that campaign. Assuming the deputy president will also oppose it, then Martha Karua oppose it, then it means that particular campaign, the campaign is going to bring Martha Karua and William Ruto together. And you never know. Martha Karua can even, from that, become the running mate to the deputy president, William Samoei Ruto. That's number 3. At number 4, we have Kipchumba Murkomen. Kipchumba Murkomen is the legal advisor to the deputy president, William Samoei Ruto. And we also know that Kipchumba Murkomen was the majority leader at the Senate, a key ally of the deputy president, William Samoei Ruto. He was actually kicked out by President Uhuru Kenyatta. He's still very bitter. And because of the quality of debate of Kipchumba Murkomen, because of the closeness with the deputy president, the stand Kipchumba Murkomen is going to take is also going to shape the Building Bridges Initiative campaigns. Assuming today, Kipchumba Murkomen will say, I'm going to oppose this report. And his boss, the deputy president, says that he's going to support. So it's going to be very interesting watching how those particular events are going to unfold. At number 5, in my view, is Junet Mohammed. the Democrat from Suna East. Why is Junet Mohammed in this list? Junet Mohammed is in this list because he's a very close ally of Raila Odinga. Probably the task of delivering the Building Bridges Initiative process will be lying on the shoulder of Junet Mohammed. So I want you guys to watch Junet Mohammed moves very closely as far as the Building Bridges Initiative process is concerned. So I think Junet Mohammed is one of the guys who are going to shape the Building Bridges Initiative campaigns. Wherever Jacom is, wherever Junet is, then you'll know either of them is present. Number six, in my view, is Wycliffe Oparanya. Wycliffe Oparanya is the deputy governor. Is the governor for Kakamega and the deputy party leader of ODM party. And apart from that, Wycliffe Oparanya is the chairperson of the Council of Governors. So he's actually the boss of all governors. What will be his role? Consolidating the governors. Remember, President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga were supposed to meet with the governors. They didn't show up. That's the reality. They didn't show up. So which means the governors have their issues which have not been addressed. So are they going to oppose the Building Bridges Initiative process, or are they going to support? Let us wait and follow the moves by Wycliffe Oparanya. So he's also going to play a key role in this particular process, being the chairperson of the Council of Governors. Number 7 is Moses Kuria. Why is Moses Kuria on the list? Moses Kuria is on the list because he is the member of parliament representing President Uhuru Kenyatta in parliament. How do you think Kenyans will take it when the president is in Nairobi campaigning for the Building Bridges Initiative process and Moses Kuria is in Nakuru or Eldoret opposing the same process? How will it look like? So Moses Kuria is also going to shape and being a close ally of the deputy president. So that's number 7. Number 8 is Isaac Ruto. Isaac Ruto is also going to play a key role. He's passionate about devolution. And of course, because of William Ruto's factor, Isaac Ruto is the one who is going to be tasked with delivering the entire Rift Valley. Is he going to succeed? We can't tell. But Isaac Ruto is going to play a key role in this. Number 9 is the Nairobi governor, Mike Mbuvi Sonko. Mike Sonko is going to play a key role. And his stand is already known. Mike Sonko is going to oppose this particular report. And why is Mike Sonko factor going to be key in this particular report? Mike Sonko will provide the deputy president with the necessary support in Nairobi if he's going to oppose it. Because I'm reading from the script, it's likely to oppose it. Then, Mike Sonko is also a Kamba. He resonates so well, his politics resonates so well with the youths in Nairobi. And because Mike Sonko would want to prove a point to President Uhuru Kenyatta after the transfer of deeds in Nairobi, I am sure he's going to play a key role. Number 10 is Hassan Joho, the ODM party leader, deputy party leader. Hassan Joho is also going to shape this campaign. The coastal region, Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta are going to task him with delivering that region. And of course, he's going to work very closely with Amason Kingi. He's going to work very closely with the Taita Taveta governor and ensure that the entire coastal region is actually delivered. Number 11 is Peter Kenneth. Why is Peter Kenneth even appearing on the list? Simple. Peter Kenneth wants to succeed President Uhuru Kenyatta in the larger Mount Kenya region. So it will be an opportunity for him to prove that he has what it takes to succeed President Uhuru Kenyatta in central Kenya and the larger Mount Kenya region. So Kenyans will also be watching him very closely. And number 12 is Professor Kivutha Kibwana, the Makwiny governor, a known reformist in this country, a known performer, a man who Kenyans wanted to contest for the presidency and were willing to contribute money for him. Where will he be standing in this particular matter? Is he going to oppose or is he going to support? From all indications, Professor Kivutha Kibwana is going to oppose. And that will set him against Kalonzo Musyoka in Ukambani. And Kenyans will be watching who is going to emerge victorious in Ukambani. So in my view, those are the 12 people I strongly believe are going to shape the Building Bridges Initiative process. Let me know if there's any other individual you think should not be in the list, or someone who is outside the list but should have been in the list. I want to read those comments. I'm going to take a few minutes just to read the comments. So I want you to start dropping those comments now. Thank you guys, and please, I want you to take just a second or two and click the subscribe button. For those who are watching this video for the first time, so that next time you produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. Thank you guys, and please, may you have a good day.